Hey, what's going on, everybody? Happy whatever day this is. This is a Saturday that I'm recording this video. It's been a rainy Saturday and it's been a little bit cool outside. I know a lot of people get down about it, but I kind of like it. And I got me a brand new shirt. I'm going to be wearing it when I work out. Eating healthy-ish. That is kind of the story of my life. I'm not a personal trainer who subscribes to like salad all the time. Um, yeah, I like to have fun. Matter of fact, I had some breakfast burritos from a place downtown this morning. Anyway, I wanted to kind of just reach base out with you again about why we hire a fitness trainer and a fitness coach. I know a lot of you do, and I'm just really curious to know um, what. Oops, let's go back a little bit. Why do you hire a fitness coach? Because to be honest, they don't need your complete expertise. They can Google that. You know, anybody can go on Google or YouTube, download a workout for free and do it. They are hiring you for either something much more specific. They're hiring you to take the stress out to make sure they're doing it right. And they're hiring you to motivate. I was contemplating about my journey as a fitness coach. I know why I got into fitness, and I started thinking about when I first became a fitness instructor, a fitness personal trainer. When I look back to who I was then as a fitness instructor and who I am now, um, I don't think I would hire myself. And I think a lot of other fitness instructors would feel the same way. Now, the reason for me is I just learned so much more about the body and about how to achieve specific goals. I found some things that I just naturally gravitate towards and that I'm fairly good at. I've learned some just fundamental truths that work for whatever fitness goal you have, whether it's, I just want to get stronger, I want to lose some weight, I want to be more athletic. There's some fundamental truths that crosses all of those guidelines that when somebody is first starting out, it's hard to really put that all together. We're told things, but we don't see it necessarily unless you've been an athlete your entire life. And even then, some of them are not the best. So why do you hire a fitness coach is a very important question, because you're spending some good money on somebody who potentially doesn't know shit. That's not what we really want. So I will say that looking back, I was a good fitness coach, not because of my knowledge or my expertise, but I was just good with people. I could hear them, I can understand them. Sometimes I would be part therapist to their situation. Sometimes I was just an escape for their day. And yeah, I was just really good with people. And I find that's really the number one reason. But as we kind of delve forward, again, I just didn't know what I was doing. So here's what I would say. If you're looking for a fitness trainer, the few things that I've learned, and this is good for those of you who are looking to be fitness instructors in the future, or for those of you that are looking out, maybe this relates to you and you can tell me if you agree. But the first thing is that we have goal specific expertise, right? So if you're looking for somebody to help you lose weight, that's a very general thing, and maybe people can help you do that. But what if you are obese and you've been that way in your entire life? It would be really good if somebody had the specific expertise of your situation. Or if you want to be a bodybuilder, you would need to hire somebody with that specific expertise um, that will help you to be on that stage as a bodybuilder the way that you would like. Now, having said that, when you go to the more niche that you get and the expertise, the more it's going to cost you. And maybe budget is a concern. So if you can't afford $100 a session to get somebody's specific expertise, you might look at other options like group fitness, boot camps, boutique fitness. You might even look at online personal training, or online coaching. Um, and maybe even through that online coaching, you can find somebody that is specific to your situation that relates to you. But this is something that as coaches, as trainers, if you get somebody who's very young, they don't have a goal specific expertise, again, unless they've been an athlete and they are very sport specific, let's say. Other than that, you won't get a new person that's very sport specific or very goal specific. Here's the second reason why, and I think this applies to anybody. So if you're a trainer that's not been a trainer for very long, um, remember this one. Our job is to take the stress out of the fitness part. All right. And really, if we really get down to it, that's a bigger reason why people will hire a trainer, even if it's not like a perfect match. If that trainer can just take out some of the stress of fitness. So I'll give you an example. When I would walk into a gym before I was a personal trainer, I would walk into this gym, I would see so many people doing so many things, and I don't know why they're doing it. Um, but it would be overwhelming because I didn't know where to even begin. So, typical guy, I'll just be like doing some curls, I might do a little chest press, not knowing if I'm doing it correctly, and then I bounce. The girls are kind of similar, right? They're going to go in there, do a few squats and a few leg workouts, and then they bounce, but not really sure, what they were doing. Um, your job and my job is to take some of that stress and the thinking out. So our clients are people who have stressful lives, stressful jobs. They got kids at home and a family that is stressful at times, and they just need a release from that stress. And it just so happens that it would be nice if they could lose a few pounds in the process, or get a little bit stronger, or look a little bit better. If they know they can come to you and you've already thought about the programming for them that day, that is an immense amount of stress. And you can help them move their body correctly for whatever it is that you're training them. So now the stress of like, I don't know what to do or how to do it or how much to do it. Am I doing this right? Am I going to hurt myself? You take that stress away. And now you're worth it. And I'm sure that if you're on the other side of it, hiring a trainer, you found that having that stress removed from you, so long as you can afford it, it's worth it for you. All right, talking about the next thing is we are also there to motivate. So again, think about the other person's situation. They are tired because they have work, or it's early in the morning and this is the only time they could work out. It's 5 a.m. No, I won't say nobody, but most of us are not waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning or 4:30 to go work out. The ones that do, either a super morning type A personality, morning people, or that's just the only time. Or they're coming to you after a stressful day at work. It is our job to motivate them. It is our job to push them to do things that they would not do on their own, or that they don't really want to do, but we all know it's better if they did. You don't have to be a cheerleader and you don't have to be a drill sergeant, but you have to know the people that you're hired to motivate. So on a personal one-on-one session, that might be making them laugh. It might be listening to them. In a group setting, it's being very clear and concise with your direction so they don't have to think too much, and congratulating them when they need congratulations, helping them to improve where they need to improve, just giving them that attention to motivate. And if it's in your personality to be a cheerleader or a drill sergeant, and you can do that without offending people, use it. But it is our job. Figure it out. We have to motivate. All that to say, these are the reasons why people hire a trainer. These are the things that I started to realize. Even early in my career, I wasn't that great. But the one thing that I could do was relate to people. And that helped me a lot. And it serves me well even to this day. It's probably the greatest asset that I've had, even though I've amassed a lot more education on fitness and training and moving the body and reaching specific goals. So as a trainer, keep these things in mind, that it's all about the people. Because to be honest, they don't need your complete expertise. they can Google that. Anybody can go on Google or YouTube, download a workout for free and do it. They are hiring you for either something much more specific. They're hiring you to take the stress out, to make sure they're doing it right, and they're hiring you to motivate. So worry less about your expertise. Not to say it's not important. It very much is important. But really focus on the people. And if you do that, you will find yourselves to be a favorited personal trainer or coach. And for those of you that have been looking for a coach, just make sure you find one that matches you for your specific goals if you can afford it, or at the very, very least, somebody that takes the stress out of fitness for you. I am Coach Rico Strong. You can find me on Instagram at Coach Rico Strong. Check out my website, CoachRicoStrong.com. Thank you guys for listening, and I'll see you next time.